How's it going, guys? Welcome back to TheBlueShifting, and welcome back to the Uncivilized Run, where we've led a revolution on Kashyyyk. So we freed the slaves and helped Zaalbar reclaim his honor, and he got Bracca's blade, and he's going to become a chieftain later on. So we only have one star map left to go get, and that's the one on Manaan. So we're I'm gonna go try and trigger, because there's some side stories I know are supposed to trigger, but for some reason haven't triggered yet. So I think I might try and trigger those real quick. And then if anything happens there, then I'll show you. But otherwise, we're just going to kind of move on. We're just gonna kind of move on from that and just pretend. Because I don't necessarily really care. I mean, it's Killy the Bid. He only cares about certain people on his crew. I really wanted to get some of them to trigger, so I'm gonna try. So we're gonna go visit Kashyyyk, and I'm gonna see if I can get it to trigger at least once. But if I can't, then we're just gonna go straight back to Manaan. So off to Tatooine we go. Well, actually, no, we're going to go back to Dantooine and then Tatooine. So we're going to travel there first. Goodbye, Kashyyyk. You were awesome. It was actually really fun. I really enjoyed my time on Kashyyyk. That was a good playthrough. And I thought it was nearly as difficult as I thought it was going to be. Again, the blaster style with sneak attacks is really powerful. I always knew it was strong, but I didn't know it was this strong. Frankly, it might be better than any build I've ever done before. It's just different. You know what? These scenes are repetitive, but I still love it. And I love the Ebon Hawk. The Ebon Hawk's great. And that's Star Wars. Oh, I've been watching Andor. It's been real exciting. Been real fun to watch. It's good stuff. Good time to be a Star Wars fan. Not in every way, but in most ways. Oh, wait, what? Oh, no.
What happened?
Oh, we triggered
What's
this?
going on?
Sith interdictor ship. They must have been waiting for us on the hyperspace route. We're caught in their tractor beam.
Do you recognize the ship?
It's the Leviathan. Saul Karath's vessel. My old mentor.
Uh-oh. Okay, well, yep, we're doing this. I thought they were going to intercept us oh, fetch. Come on, game. Come on, game. I thought they were going to intercept us on our way to our final planet. Not just when we left. So, yeah. Welcome to the world of sucks to be us. Although those Sith ships have such a cool design. They genuinely feel unique to compare to a lot of Star Wars ships ended up looking really similar because they all played off the same Star Destroyer style.
Admiral Karath taught me everything I know about being a soldier. He was a legend in the Republic fleet, and a hero to me until he betrayed us. When the Sith attacked my homeworld, the Leviathan, which is Saul Karath's flagship, was at the head of the fleet. My family was destroyed that day, and my wife died in the Sith bombardment.
This is your chance to avenge the deaths of your family.
That is not the way of the Jedi. Vengeance, anger, emotion.
I'm not a Jedi,
These things lead to
Bastila.
the dark side.
I'm not gonna do anything stupid. I won't throw our lives away in some mad quest for vengeance, but if I get a chance to kill Saul during our escape, nobody better get in my way.
Talk of an escape is somewhat premature.
I was about to say
don't you
that.
think? We don't even have a plan to get out of this mess yet.
And I'll admit, it won't be easy. Saul's no fool, and he won't underestimate us either. You can count on plenty of guards watching every move we make.
Maybe Admiral Karath doesn't know how many of us there are on board. We all have special talents. Talents we could exploit so that one of us could stage a rescue. We just have to figure out who has the best chance to avoid capture so they can come and rescue us later. It's a long shot, but it's our only hope.
Alright. Get out of this. Admiral Karath will be watching the three of us very closely. One of the others is going to have to save us. Because, I mean, that's fair. That's a really good assessment.
Well, if we're gonna pick someone to save our skins, we better do it quick. In another minute, we're gonna have Sith troops marching up our loading ramp.
Alright, so mission, no prison can hold her. Fair. T3M4 is pretty resourceful little guy, could pull it off. Also fair, but not good in combat. Jolee could use the Force to affect their minds. He's very good at that, but he was also, we saw on Kashyyyk, he's a glass cannon. So a problem with that would be the fact that I worry he'd be outmaneuvered pretty quickly. Canderous, exploit his healing ability, sure. A droid have the best chance. HK-47 could come and rescue us. Sounds like a job for a Wookiee. It does kind of sound like a job for a Wookiee. I want either HK or Zaalbar? Who has the better chance? Zaalbar is a freaking monster. He's so stinking strong. And I can see him melting anything he came across. But he'd probably take a lot of damage in the run. A droid would be squishier, so if they have a lot of melee stuff, we could be in trouble, but he's got some really solid tanking ability himself, and he's got access to, like, shields and stuff. Well, I don't know, actually. I feel like, lore-wise, I think the droid would be much more likely to be successful. A Wookiee, I think, would be the easier one, but I just don't see, like, honestly, like, even while I'm sure the game would make it work, I just don't see how they would let a Wookiee, like, out of their sights, you know? I'm going to see what it says if I try. This sounds like a job for the Wookiee.
Is that wise? We need someone inconspicuous for this task, and Wookiees tend to draw a lot of attention, especially from arresting troops. Maybe you should go with someone else.
Okay, that's fair. So, like, he's not an option. All right, next choice. A droid would have the best chance. HK-47 could come rescue us.
Statement. My construction includes a reserve memory chip and backup power supply that automatically kicks in if I have been shut down too long. Deactivate my main circuits and wipe my memory chip. The Sith will take me to the junk heap, and I can come rescue the rest of you after I reactivate.
See, that makes sense. Let the Sith disassemble you before your reserve power supply kicks in.
Answer. That is possible. My reserve power supply is a prototype yet to be tested, yet I can attempt this task, if you wish.
Alright, we'll give it a try.
Hold on, they're dragging us into the docking bridge.
Alright, I love this, by the way. Like, outside of, like, the roleplay, this is so cool.
The crew have been taken prisoner as you ordered, Commander.
Excellent. Have you searched the ship thoroughly? Admiral Karath warned me to be on alert for any kind of treachery.
We found a disabled hunter-killer droid in the back of the ship.
Excellent. We can reprogram this droid to fight in our own army, wipe its memory chip, and take it to the salvage shop. The technicians will deal with it later.
See, that makes so much sense.
Carth, it has been far too long since we last spoke. I see the recent months have not been kind in your case. I barely recognized you.
But I recognize you, Saul. I see your face every night, even as I promise myself I will kill you for what you did to my homeworld.
Did you learn nothing in your time under me? As a soldier, you should understand that casualties were unavoidable. This was an act of war.
It was a cowardly act of betrayal. Your fleet bombed a civilian target into oblivion without warning or provocation, and the blood of those innocent people is on your hands.
In war, even the innocent must die. The Sith would not accept me until I proved I had truly turned my back on the Republic by bombing the planet.
My wife died in that attack, Saul. And for that, I swear I'll kill you.
You used to be a man of action, not of empty words. Cling to your lust for revenge if you must, but spare me your tired threats. I've heard them all before. You're an insignificant part of these events anyway. Lord Malak is far more interested in your Jedi companions. He has great plans for them.
We will never serve Malak or the dark side. The Sith will be destroyed, Admiral Karath, as will you if you don't turn away from this path.
Your words are brave, Bastila, but the lure of the dark side is hard to resist. Or so I've been told. I wonder if your companion is as devoted to the light as you are.
For the right offer, I could probably be convinced to join the Sith. I mean, it's what Killy would say.
Your loyalty is as fickle as ever, I see. Malak will find that amusing, though I seriously doubt he will want you of all people at his side. The Dark Lord would probably reward me if I just killed you once and for all, but he may want to question you given the trouble you've caused him, and the history between you.
Okay. History? What are you talking about?
You mean, oh, this can't be true, can it? You really don't know what's going on here, do you? Well, I won't be the one to deprive Malak of the pleasure of telling you himself. The Dark Lord will no doubt torture you for information and for his own twisted pleasure. Eventually, you will tell him everything. The Sith can be very persuasive. However, Lord Malak is in another sector. It may be some time before he arrives, so I suppose I will have to fill in for him until then. Activate the torture fields.
Oh, cool. Lovely. This looks fun.
Enough. I don't want them to pass out before I question them. Malak will appreciate any information I can give him when he arrives.
Don't waste your breath, Saul. We won't answer any of your questions.
I'm sure you won't. However, we both know your friend's loyalties have proven in the past to be somewhat flexible.
Hey, I'm a smuggler. What can you say? What are you talking about?
I am interrogating you, not the other way around. You will answer questions, not ask them. It is time to put your loyalty to the test. I doubt torturing you will gain me your true cooperation. Your will is too strong to be broken that way. However, even the strongest of heroes has trouble watching those they care about suffering.
Oh, no.
The interrogation will begin now. Each time you refuse to answer or give me a false answer, Bastila will suffer.
None of these answers seem fair. Like, it's not gonna be this. I don't think he would do this. Go ahead and torture her. I don't really like her anyway. It's a bluff.
You expect me to fall for such a transparent ploy? You travel halfway across the galaxy with someone and you expect me to believe you feel nothing for each other? I tire of these games. Now I want answers. On what planet is the Jedi Academy at which you were trained?
I love this, like, switch. Alderaan. It's on Alderaan, because Leia said Dantooine. It's on Dantooine.
Alderaan is nothing but a planet of artisans and philosophers. There is no training academy there. You must think this is a game. Very well, this is the price of your resistance.
Sorry, Bastila.
Enough. You see what happens when you try to defy me. This first question was a test. Obviously, Malak knew the academy was on Dantooine, and it has since been destroyed by our fleet.
Oh, right.
Dantooine is an empty graveyard now. Nothing is there but a smoking ruin and the charred remains of your former masters.
So that kind of means no secondary plot, unfortunately. Oops. Oh well. I never liked them anyway.
A brave front, but your feigned indifference does not fool me. Your masters are eradicated, along with any hope of someone rescuing you. Now, tell me your mission. How were the Jedi planning on using you to stop Lord Malak and our Sith Armada?
We have been sent to assassinate Lord Malak.
Do you take me for a fool? The Jedi are not assassins. They would never devise such a plan. Perhaps you need a reminder of the consequences of refusing to cooperate.
No. No! Pain!
Listen, can you not hear her suffering? You can spare her further pain by simply answering my questions. Now I will ask again, on what mission did the Jedi Council send you?
Well, for one thing, I know, like, Killy Bit, like, we're like, look, there's no way he's not gonna just torture us anyway, so. You're a sick and evil man, Saul Karath.
Perhaps another lesson is in order.
No! No! I beg you, no! Mercy! No!
I am surprised she did not pass out sooner. Rarely have I seen someone withstand such punishment and remain conscious. I see I am wasting my time here. When Malak arrives, you will learn my interrogation techniques are considered merciful among the Sith. I will leave you here in your cell with a small taste of the horrors you will suffer when Lord Malak arrives.
Seriously, though, it's just the way it is. Like, there's no way the Sith wouldn't
Don't try
just
to move too
torture us.
quickly. You might not be fully recovered yet. Admiral Karath had his guards continue to torture you even after you passed out.
Oh,
They
jeez.
tortured all of us, though you got the worst of it by far. Saul wanted them to make us suffer. He's become some sort of sadistic monster.
The dark side has perverted him, Carth. Once you start down the tainted path, it leads you ever further into the depths of evil. I fear he is forever lost.
Blah, blah, blah. Don't you ever get tired of being so preachy?
This is not a matter to joke about. If there is one thing we can learn from Saul, it's how the power of the dark side can corrupt even the bravest of heroes. I'm sorry, forgive me. Snapping at you like that won't help our situation.
No.
I suppose I'm taking the news of Dantooine's destruction quite hard. First Taurus, now the Academy. Is there no end to the killing?
Maybe Admiral Karath was lying.
I'd like to believe that Saul was lying to us. But even as he said the words, I knew they were true. The Academy is gone. We should have felt a disturbance in the Force when the attack came. The fact that we did not is a bad sign. I fear the dark side is growing stronger, casting shadows our vision cannot pierce. I can only hope that some of the Jedi escaped. Rook, Endar, Zar. cannot imagine all of them being gone. In any case, we've lost our one place of refuge in the galaxy.
None of this will matter if we don't get out of this prison before Saul gets back.
Where is Saul now?
Saul mentioned that Lord Malak was on his way. I think the Admiral left to prepare for his arrival and to report the results of our interrogation.
It is fortunate you were able to resist the Admiral's questioning. The fate of the galaxy could be changed by revealing the slightest piece of vital information. I have to confess something. There was a moment, just a moment, when part of me was hoping you would tell him what he wanted to know, just to make the horrible pain stop.
Saul would have tortured us no matter what I told him.
I've known Admiral Karath a long time, and I think you're right. The interrogation was a sham. Saul was toying with us. He didn't care what we told him. I think it was just an excuse to torture us before Malak arrived.
Did you feel that? A disturbance in the Force. The Admiral has sent his message. The Dark Lord knows we're here now. Malak is coming.
Well, then we better hope HK-47 busts us out of here before he arrives.
Oh, I'm sure he will. Alright, HK. Let's get this party started. Let me see. Oh, nice. Beautiful. Droid upgrades. Excellent. Nice. Gives you a lot of fun toys to play with, just in case. Attention terminal. Use the aft holding cells. Equipment.
You may be a droid, but when this is all over, I'm gonna see the Republic gives you a medal for your part in this. Now, if I remember the layout of the ship, our equipment should be in a storage chamber just through the north doors. After we grab our stuff, we need to get to the main bridge controls. The bridge is the only place that we can open the docking gates of the hangar where they've got the Ebon Hawk. We have to open those gates before we can fly out of here.
We better get moving. I can feel the darkness of Malak's presence approaching, and I don't want to be here when he arrives. None of us is a match for the Sith Lord.
We need some type of plan.
Surprise and secrecy will serve us best. A small group might have a better chance of sneaking onto the bridge undetected while the others make their way down to the Ebon Hawk.
Count me in, then. I've got a score to settle with the Admiral before we get off this ship. And I have a feeling I'm going to find him on the Leviathan's bridge.
I'll go with the others back to the Ebon Hawk.
You better come with me and Carth. The others can find their way on their own, but we might run into trouble. We'll need you and your powerful Force abilities to deal with it.
I don't have Force abilities!
To make our way to the bridge. The rest of you head down to the docking hangar where they've got the Ebon Hawk. You'll have to find a way to deal with the guards.
Don't you worry about that. I know how to deal with the guards. They won't know what hit them.
Good. Get the equipment room, grab what you need, and get going.
We'll meet you there as soon as we get those docking bay doors open. Just make sure the Hawk is ready to fly when we get there. And may the Force be with you.
Still have to get our equipment. Let's go. Crap. So what am I going to do with Bastila? Fetch. If I can upgrade a lightsaber, I might just give it to her. I'll let Jolee use his lightsaber. In this case, I might let her use hers too. Standard door. Oh, hello.
How'd you like that?
Dark Jedi Master? More like Dark Jedi Punk.
There.
How'd you like that?
There we go. Perfect.
Yes?
Oh, it's an airlock. Well, we got the spacesuits. Because, yeah. So, we don't have to... I guess we might not have to deal with it unless it forces us to. But what we find is that the bridge is locked down, so we can't actually, like, access it. There's, like, a stop gate. But we can work our way around by going on the hull.
No problem. Didn't work.
Yep, look at us. We're in the Teletubby suits. Come on, everyone. We're in space. You wouldn't be able to hear the exhaust coming out anymore. Look at that view. Look at that. Could you imagine being able to do this? Just be out in space whenever you wanted. God, I'd love that. But dreams aren't meant for me. It's left to the billionaires to just waste their money on. Because, you know, I mean, it's not really a waste, honestly. Like, we can call it a waste, but I think if you had the chance, every one of us would go to space. Like, we don't care how, like, exhaustive it is. Like, come on. You'd want to go so bad. Yeah, but by going over here, we circumvented the door that was locked, and then we can get ourselves to the bridge. Slowly. Slowly, slowly, slowly. You'd think you'd have airlocks be locked down, like, about as hard as anything else, but maybe you wouldn't want that in case you needed an emergency route through an airlock. Okay. Again, we will save, just for safety. Oh, hello! Oh, I'm not wielding any of my weapons. Fetch. Didn't realize I'd taken that off. Yeah, we're all weaponless right now. Well, we'll fix that. Ah, I'm stuck on the terrain. Shoot him in the back. With all the honor of thieves. Well, that was messy. Hello.
Very resourceful. I assume you had some part in this. You learned your lessons well from me.
The only thing you taught me was betrayal and death, Saul.
Don't be a fool. I'm giving you and your companions a chance to surrender, a chance to live. Darth Malak himself is on his way. He'll be arriving any moment.
He speaks the truth, Carth. I can feel the Dark Lord's presence approaching.
Malak will destroy you. But if you throw down your weapons now, I will ask my master to be merciful.
I've seen enough of Sith mercy.
You always did like to do things the hard way. Lord Malak would have preferred live prisoners, but corpses will have to do.
Literally, why on earth would anyone think that this would be a legitimate deal after what we went through?
I hear. Let's make this quick.
Stop throwing grenades!
How'd you like that?
Okay, seriously, stop throwing grenades.
Yeah.
What?
Oh wait, that's fine. You're stunned. Perfect.
How'd you like that?
That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet.
Wow. Wow. Piece of freaking cake.
Carth.
The Admiral. He's still alive.
It's time to finish this.
Forget him, Carth. We have to get out of here before Malak arrives.
Don't you understand what this man has done to my life? Do you know the pain he's brought me?
Killing him won't ease the pain, Carth. Do not become what you despise.
Carth. Must tell you something. Come closer.
Yeah.
You didn't know, did you? Remember my dying words. Remember them whenever you look at those you thought were your friends.
It can't be true, can it? No, it can't. Damn you. Saul, damn you.
Okay, he's dead. Your family's avenged. Can we get out of here now?
Bastila, it is true, isn't it? And you knew. You and the whole damn Jedi Council, you knew the whole time.
Carth, it's not what you think. We had no other choice. Please, you don't understand.
So make me understand.
Whatever it's about, Carth deserves an answer. Okay. Alright, whatever it is, Carth deserves an answer. Start talking, Bastila.
Not here, Carth. Please, there's no time. Malak is coming. This isn't the place. Please, Carth, I'm asking you to trust me for just a little while longer.
Alright, she's right. This isn't the time. We can deal with this later.
Okay, I'll trust you, Bastila, but as soon as we're off this ship, I expect some answers.
Of course, Carth. As soon as we get to the Ebon Hawk, I'll explain everything. To both of you, I promise.
You know, pretty scummy if you think about it. Like, we'll get to know about that in just a second. Ooh, prototype shield. Open the docking bay doors. Alright, log off. You know what? I haven't used my spikes for anything. Let's see if I can get anything. Darn it. I was hoping to get something really cool related to the story, but nah, we'll be fine. Here he is!
Darth Malak.
Down you go!
Wait, where'd you get a gun?
I hope you weren't thinking of leaving so soon, Bastila. I've spent far too much energy hunting down you and your companions to let you get away from me now. Besides, I had to see for myself if it was true. Even now, I can hardly believe my eyes. Tell me, why did the Jedi spare you? Is it vengeance you seek at this reunion?
Let's see. Reunion, what are you talking about?
What? You mean you don't know? All this time and you still haven't figured it out? I wonder how long you would have stayed blind to the truth. Surely some of what you once were must have surfaced by now. Even the combined power of the Jedi Council couldn't keep your true identity buried forever, could it?
Here it is.
The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes.
The Council would not normally accept an adult for training, but this is a special case.
They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity.
Tatooine. Kashyyyk. Manaan. Korriban. Revan visited each of these worlds searching for clues to reveal the hidden location of the Starforge.
The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Starforge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them?
Each of those lines are lines that we have heard in this playthrough. I specifically made sure they all made an appearance in one of the episodes. Spread out, but when you put them all together like that, it's really well done. Dun dun dun! I even had like the goatee.
You cannot hide from what you once were, Revan. Recognize that you were once the Dark Lord, and know that I have taken your place.
Darth Revan? How is that possible?
You do not yet remember, Revan? The Jedi set a trap. They lured us into battle against a small Republic fleet. During the attack, a team of Jedi Knights boarded your ship. The Jedi strike team captured you, and the Council used the Force to reprogram your mind. They wiped away your identity and turned you against your own followers.
Why wouldn't the Jedi simply kill me?
The Jedi are fools. They do not believe in executing prisoners. Originally, I assumed you had died in the battle. Imagine my surprise when I found out you were still alive, Revan.
No, I'm not a Jedi. That's the thing. Like, no, I don't believe you. This is just more Jedi nonsense.
You must have seen flashes of your old life in your dreams, Revan. Memories bubbling up to the surface. Surely you must remember the battle in which you were captured.
How did they capture someone as powerful as Revan? I mean, me.
I helped them, Revan. I always knew that one day the title of Dark Lord would be mine. When the Jedi strike team boarded your vessel, I saw my day had come. I ordered my own ships to fire on your bridge. I thought I could destroy all my enemies with a single glorious victory. I never dreamed the Jedi would take you alive from the wreckage.
That sounds like you're pretty incompetent. Bastila, is this true?
It's true. I was part of the team sent to capture Revan, to capture you. When Malak fired on the ship, you were badly injured. We thought you were dead. Your mind was destroyed, but I used the Force to preserve the flicker of life in your body. I brought you to the Jedi Council. They were the ones who healed your damaged mind.
And why don't I... But the memories I have, where did they come from?
The Jedi Council didn't restore your wounded mind, Revan. They merely programmed it with a new identity, one loyal to the Republic. They tried to make you their slave.
But why program me with another identity?
We couldn't simply restore your true identity. Revan was too dangerous. But locked inside your mind was information the Republic needed, the secrets of the Starforge. The Council created an identity for you, a soldier under my command.
A smuggler?
Your subconscious memories were supposed to lead me to the Starforge. There was no other way to get the information.
They made you their puppet, Revan, and Bastila was the handler pulling your strings.
But why, Bastila? Why did the Council... You've been lying to me this whole time, Bastila.
I wanted to tell you, but the Council forbid it. They were afraid you might return to the dark side if you discovered your real identity.
But now you know the truth, Revan. The Council has failed in their attempt to make you their pawn. The will of a Sith Lord is not so easily manipulated.
You used me, Bastila. You're no better than the Sith. That's the true point, honestly. He's like, look at this. I worked with you because I thought I had no other choice. You made sure I didn't have any other choice. It was clever. But I can't be happy about it.
How can you say that? Malak nearly killed you, but the Jedi Council gave you another chance to live. They gave you a chance to redeem yourself by defeating the Sith.
A rash and futile hope. The dark side is too strong. My power is too great. Even my old master is no longer a match for me. A small part of me has always regretted betraying you from afar. I always knew there were some who would think I acted out of fear, that I did not want to face you. But now fate has given me a second chance to prove myself. Once I defeat you in combat, no one will question my claim to the Sith throne. My triumph will be complete.
Triumph, Malak? You seem to forget that I'm still alive.
The Jedi Council were foolish to let you live. I won't make the same mistake. We shall finish this alone, in the ancient Sith tradition. Master versus apprentice, as it was meant to be.
Cool. Yep. Remember what I just said? Yeah, this could suck. Okay. No, you don't! Oh, come on. I should be immune. Oh, no. Dang it. Alrighty then. Hey! Yes! Oh, run. Run, you son of a gun. Come here! Wait, but I'm not so much a fool as that. I do think it's a trap, so let me just heal up real quick. Save.
No problem. Didn't work.
Fine. You guys are next to useless. Hey, Malik. Oh, yeah, yeah.
That hurt, I bet.
Oh, look at that.
That hurt.
That was a crit.
That hurt, I bet.
Boom. That went much better.
This isn't over, Malak.
Your friends do not give up easily, Revan. You always could inspire loyalty. But even the three of you together cannot stand against my power.
For the Jedi!
I don't know. I was doing pretty good.
I'll hold Malak off. You two get out of here. Find the Star Forge.
No, Bastila, he's too strong. No! The door's sealed. We can't get past. Come on, we have to get to the Ebon Hawk.
Good idea. Let Bastila deal with Malik.
Bastila doesn't stand a chance against Malik, but we can't help her. Not here. We have to get off the ship and find the Star Forge. That's the key to beating the Dark Lord. Bastila sacrificed herself so we could get away. We can't let her sacrifice be in vain. Come on!
Fine. I could have handled him, though. He was on the ropes. Like, that went much better than I expected, actually. It was shockingly easy to do damage to him. Run, Carth, run! Or I'll leave you behind, too. Why couldn't he sacrifice himself instead? Well, I guess beggars can't be choosers. Get out of here. Get out of here! Oh, gosh! Oh, gosh! Oh, the music is so good. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, we're not done yet. Sounds like I gotta do another turret-based game, which is really stupid. These turret-based games are not very well done. But it makes sense that they would have fighters chase after us.
Incoming fighters!
If you just start shooting right away, you can get a bunch of them, like just like that. Like I shot down like 2 or 3 just by firing when the game was still loading in. Okay. Yeah, with only one turret, you think they'd fly underneath us and shoot at us, you know? But, I'm not gonna fault them for being dumb pilots. Woo! Piece of cake. Yeah! Get us out of here, Carth.
Where is Bastila? What happened on that ship?
We ran into Malik. He would have killed us, but Bastila sacrificed herself so we could get away.
You mean she's dead?
Ah, Malik won't kill her. Don't be foolish. He'll want to use her battle meditation against the Republic. Turn her to the dark side, and the Sith will always be victorious.
We can't help Bastila, not unless we find the Starforge first.
Not so fast. We've got a bigger issue to deal with here. They deserve to know the truth about you. Do you want to tell them what Malik said, or should I?
I don't even know if I believe it, honestly. I don't care what Malik said. I'm not Darth Revan. I'm Killy the Bid.
Revan? What are you talking about? Is this some kind of a joke?
No, it's no joke. The Jedi Council captured Revan and erased the Dark Lord's mind, programming in a new identity. Saul Karath told me on the Leviathan, and Bastila confirmed it.
You're Darth Revan? This is big. Do you remember anything about being the Dark Lord?
Small bits, few dreams. I really don't remember anything, though.
And so the lies begin. It was obvious you remembered something back there when Malik confronted you with the truth. Might have only been small pieces, but there was something there.
Just a few flashes. That's it. Nothing more? Then I don't think there's a problem. It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan, then it doesn't really matter anymore. You are who you are now, right?
Exactly.
Of course it still matters. How do we know more memories won't come flooding back? How do we know Revan won't suddenly turn on us? The whole time we've been chasing after Malik, we've had his old Sith master right at our side, listening to our secrets, hearing our plans.
Blame the Jedi Council for this, Carth, not me.
Hey, you've got nothing to be sorry about. You didn't ask for this. Besides, I know you. You're not Revan anymore. Whatever you used to be, you're one of us now.
Thank you, Mission. I agree with Mission. I swore a life debt to the person you are, not the person you were.
Big Z and I will stick by you. We owe you our lives. We won't desert you now.
Yes.
How can you say that, Mission? The Sith bombed my homeworld, Revan took away my family, and destroyed my life.
Everyone knows it was Malik who gave the order to attack your people, Carth. You can't blame Revan for that.
I suppose you've proven yourself to be a friend of the Republic by your actions so far, Revan. But can I trust you? Can any of us?
What about you, Jolee?
What about me? I already knew who you were, though it wasn't my place to tell you. Better off that you know, if you ask me. Does it change anything?
You should have told
me. I'm not
me.
here to judge you. You'll do what you have to do, and I'll help if I can.
What about you, Canderous?
You defeated the Mandalore clans in the war, Revan. You were the only one in the galaxy who could best us. We had never met one like you before, and never since. How can you even ask if I'll follow you? Whatever you're fighting, it will be worthy of my skill. I'm your man until the end, Revan. No matter how this plays out.
What do you have to say, HK-47?
Commentary. I am experiencing something unusual, Master.
Why? What's happening?
Answer. My programming is activating my deleted memory core. I believe I have a homing system that is restoring it, Master.
Your homing system? What's that?
Observation. My homing system is a function of my assassination protocols, that which I told you had been deactivated. This system was not. It seems that the homing system deliberately restores my deleted memory core upon upon returning to my original master.
You mean Revan?
Affirmation. Correct, Master. Sith protocols maintain that all droid knowledge be deleted before assassination missions and restored upon return. I have returned to you, and my full functionality is now under your personal command. It is a distinct pleasure to see you again, Master.
Well, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Observation. Indeed, I do hope we shall have the chance to engage in combat together again soon, Master.
Wow. What are the chances of that happening?
Remember, we're talking about the Force here. At this point, Malak himself could drop out of the sky and I wouldn't bat an eyelash.
You're telling me. You won't abandon me, will you, T3?
I knew the little guy would come through for you. Droids don't hold grudges.
Oh, Carth, will you stand with me against Malak? I mean, he's determined to kill me, so I have to do something.
Well, the others seem to trust you, and I don't see any other way that we can stop the Sith. And I suppose that Malak is the real enemy here. I really don't have any other choice, do I?
I could drop you off if you want. I won't let you die. I mean, I'm not Revan anymore, Carth. You have to believe that.
I want to believe you. You've proven yourself time and time again during our mission, but this is a little much for me to wrap my mind around.
How do you think I feel?
This must be even more of a shock to you. I don't know how you even keep going. I guess we both just have to find a way to push forward. Don't worry. I won't let my personal feelings get in the way of my assignments or this mission. But don't forget, I've sworn an oath to defend the Republic. As long as this mission stays on course, I'll stick with you. But I won't let you betray the Republic under any circumstances. So I guess that's it then.
There.
We keep going. We've still got one more star map to uncover if we're going to find that Star Forge and save Bastila, so let's do it before it's too late.
Interesting. So I was trying to go to Dantooine, but it's acting like I'm heading to the last planet, which would be Manan. It really struggled there. Yeah, it's just landing me on Manan. This is my favorite planet, by the way. I think the stuff you do on this planet is just really fun. So you have to get used to some very obnoxious repeating alien sound effects. Oh, and Bastila and I don't have a chat because we're here. So, we're just going to end it here. I'll probably talk to everybody before I get off because I didn't do that when we... Well, no, I did that right before we left Kashyyyk. So yeah, we're just going to get off and we're going to do our own thing. But that's where we're going to end it for today. So, the grand reveal. We are Revan. Now, obviously, a lot of you probably played this. This is an ancient game. And even if you hadn't, you might have seen that coming. It's not like it isn't... It's like the most hidden. But it is really cleverly done in ways where they give you all the clues you need, but they do it spread out. So unless you're really putting all the pieces together, you probably didn't see it coming. At least I didn't when I first played the game. It's, you know, it's brilliant. I love it. While I think the second game, so like the Sith Lords, is a better game, I think the story and writing for this game were superior, just because it had such an involved plot that really like had a big twist that was just really well earned. So like revealing that you're Revan is just really fun. Though I kind of like being this like pistol-toting Revan that's like still in denial. It's like, he says I'm Revan, but I mean, I don't know. I don't use the Force, so I can't really be that bad, can I? But yeah, we got a lot of fun stuff to do on Manan. So we had the Manan stuff. It has a lot of politicking. Because of some story events, I might take Jolee along just because he gets involved in a plot here, so I might just take him with me despite the fact that I normally keep Jedi stuff away as much as possible. But the plot is a lot more interesting with him around, and as soon as we get that side story done, I'll just bring the Zaalbar back on the team. Or maybe I'll just have Jolee and Zaalbar, and then like when he goes, I'll put like HK back on the team or something. But we're going to go down. We're going to do that. There's also a contact I've never met before, because if you do the smuggling mission, you get that note says like, hey, meet with such and such person, come alone. So I'm going to try and do that as well. Go and meet that contact, whoever that is, because I've never done that before. Maybe it's more side missions or smuggling and stuff, which I hope to be able to do. So we're going to be doing all that, but we'll save that all, of course, for next time. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. The grand reveal, really, really fun. It actually also marks that we're getting pretty close to the end of the Uncivilized run. Like, it'll be over before sooner than you think. I'd say Manon will probably take 2 more parts. Especially if we do some cleanup afterwards, like side questing. And then we have the grand finale. And I bet you the grand finale is going to take 3 parts because of the way things happen. And the last one's probably going to be pretty long, honestly. If I don't break that into 2 parts, which I don't think I will, just because it doesn't make... There's no really good breakpoints there. So it'll probably be like 4 more episodes normally, and then a really long finale. But we'll get there when we get there. Thank you, and especially thank you to the patrons for supporting me, to helping me make this content. It's really fun. And until the next video, watch me up. See me next. I'll see you there.